Now, a lot has changed since we last spoke. A lot of shit has went down. Alpo Martinez was murdered in Harlem 4 days ago.
Yeah. Oh,
You're known for going, at New York for the, your little things about New York that you don't like. I know you're a Southern guy. When you seen that news, what was one of your first, reactions?
I gave it no thought. You notice you don't see nowhere of me speaking on it, nowhere on the internet. I don't like following trending topics. This what I know. He once was responsible for killing 12 people, wasn't he?
Like 14.
14. And he come home to brag about it. He came home and just done a recent video and talked about how he killed Mitch and how he used a kid who was so small who could stand up in a van and kill Mitch. What was to come of that? He didn't come home and try to prevent other people from becoming who he had became. So you live by it, you die by it.
Yeah, he actually went to the location where he dropped off Mitch.
You live by it, you die by it.
Did that make you look at New York differently?
Nah. It assures me that there's a God. It assures me that that wrong never prevails, because it looked like he prevailing. He killed people, homie. Not only fuck the drugs, he killed people, and he talked about it with no remorse. He came home and had no actions of redemptions to redeem what he had done, homie. He still got victims out there. He still got, you see what I'm saying? So, no, man, that lets me know, man, wrong never prevails. So it has nothing to do with New York. At the end of the day, my nigga, all this shit is about right or wrong, good or evil.
When you see before his death, I was tapped in on YouTube and I seen Whack 100. They were talking about 6ix9ine and they were talking about Alpo Martinez, and a lot of people, they kind of were on. They didn't really say any bad things about him because they said he stood on. Yeah, he was a rat, but he stood on what he was about.
Well, that's why I say fuck the streets and all that snitching shit. Because they make exceptions, even in our communities. They make exceptions to the niggas who can fight, and they make exceptions to the niggas who will kill you. It's some real niggas that they think real niggas who snitch, but they become these real niggas because in our culture, if you kill somebody, you become idolized. You become idolized, right? So how can they make a butt to Alpo? You see, how can this guy walk man, listen, I've never snitched on nobody. You think Alpo got as many threats as me? Have you seen nobody shame Alpo, homie?
Nobody.
I ain't never done that. I ain't never done none of that, homie. I ain't never killed no black people. I ain't never killed, you see what I'm saying? So, but because we glorify the negative attributes of gangsterism, we don't glorify the part in Godfather when they make the guy go home to his wife, or which one was that? Whichever one, make the guy go home to his wife because he was hanging out too much.
Was that you talking about Ace?
Whichever one, but
okay.
You see, it was rules. We don't glorify the part where, hey man, say stop doing this as a woman walking down the street. We didn't take those attributes of gangsterism. We took all the negative and we embody all the negative. So Alpo get an exception. Jim Jones get an exception. T.I. get an exception. Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, all these people get exceptions, right? R. Kelly, they get exceptions. Tupac, Mike Tyson, everybody get exceptions. But the normal average Joe has to be held to the standards where he have to throw his life away just to prove to the brother next door that he just as real as the celebrities they admire and idolize. So this is what we have now. We have a generation of young people who are idol worshipers. They're idol worshipers. And they was birthed they was birthed from us, right? My generation is the first generation after the civil rights movement who began worshiping idols. We start putting them on our walls, word up posters. We start getting 24 hours, 24/7 rotation of entertainers' music through Yo MTV Raps, BT, MTV, Video Soul, VH1. So now it's almost like we know these people and we don't know a shit about these motherfuckers. So when a guy like Alpo comes home, Alpo embodies the lyrics of what the rapper paints. We was already desensitized to accepting Alpo when they gave us the movie Paid in Full. Cameron played such an excellent part. He make you love Alpo. But then you got some people over on Rich Porter's side that watch Alpo come home and think he's still king of Harlem when Rich really was king. So you talking about right and wrong, good and evil, homie, and evil has never won. Wrong has never prevailed. Go ahead.